What's going on, YouTube? This is the Exiled Prince, and I'm here to give you another League of Legends gameplay on our road to the gold ranking. Today I will be playing the champion Pantheon. I know in the last episode I stated that I will be playing Kayle, then Pantheon, then Wukong, but I kind of felt a little stale after a defeat to play the same champion, so I decided to spice things up and just move on to Pantheon. We will be playing Kayle, Wukong, and Pantheon on two separate occasions before I move on to different champions. But yeah, for now we'll be playing Wukong, and I will be in the jungle. And unlike Wukong and Kayle, where I play top lane Wukong, mid lane Kayle, I'm more comfortable playing Pantheon and junglers in general. Just because I feel like there's more mobility, there's more stuff for me to do in the jungle than if I'm just being restricted to the mid lane for 40 minutes, 50 minutes for the not the 40 minutes, that's the entire game, for like the first 20 minutes of the game being stuck in a lane. I'd rather be moving around, trying to gank, and just farming than staying in one lane. But yes, I'm Pantheon, and right off the bat I started with a hunter's machete and a health pot and a ward. Basic stuff for the jungler. Right off the bat I can tell you my I know this is once again a post commentary, just because for some reason I can't get my voice commentary on my recorder program to record my voice as I'm recording it. So forgive me if like I'm a little messed up, because this is actually the morning after I recorded, because I played this game pretty late last night and I had people over, so I couldn't do the commentary record right afterwards. But I'm gonna go for the toad here because I want to get the acid armor. Very simple. I want to get it so I can get the acid armor so I can go for the blue buff. But I believe that was Veigar. Veigar becomes a very like pivotal player in this game. Him along with Ashe. Unlike our last game where our bottom lane sort of collapsed midway through, our bottom lane was freaking secure. It's gold in this run. But here I'm gonna go for blue buff, and I go for it. In hindsight, I should have waited for my smite to come back. I cut it actually really close if I'm recalling it correctly. But yeah, I'm gonna just hit him with a combination of Q&E, and then hopefully the smite comes in, hit him with the smite, and then just get blue buff and then return to base. If everything goes on correctly, this should be posted on Thursday. So if it's not Thursday anywhere, sorry. And I also want to apologize for sort of, at the moment, the quality of our videos aren't as really high as we would want. We're just starting, so right now our video quality is just a little bit dodgy. But yes, so here I'm going to return back to the base, and I'm going to pick up, what do I pick up? Health pots, and I believe a longsword is what I pick up. I'm just frozen there, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it because I think I was debating what I was gonna get. Oh, then yeah, I'm able to get the longsword so I can build a brutalizer so I can get the, oh my god, the blue enchanted hunter's machete. I'm sorry, I really don't know the names off the top of my head. Like, I'm still trying to learn. Like I said, I like League a lot, but I haven't been playing recently, and I said, hey, might as well just do our road to gold, because I always wanted to be ranked, except just between school and work. I haven't been able to play as much as I would like to. But since I'm out of school at the moment, hey, I can do more League of Legends. So yeah, here I'm going for red buff, and it's fairly easy. Oh, whoa, no. I'm actually getting hammered from the video. Oh, because I am not using my smite. And if you've noticed, I'm going to apologize. I don't know if it was before or after. My smite and flash are actually reversed. So if you just see me flash for no good reason, I was trying to smite something, just because I accidentally switched the keys when I was choosing my champion. Yeah, but so far so good. I am just like I said, 007 kills, just going around trying to farm as much as I can. And here's the mistake, I should have gone after the big one. I went for the small one with some weird reason. And here we go, and he's really taking a chunk out of my health. I'm just going, and I didn't realize I had smite on until I think I almost hit them. There we go. But yeah, that took a lot out of my health. And for right now, At this moment, I want to tell you our team is Hein, Yasao. Yes, I'm still pronouncing that name wrong. I'm sorry, until someone tells me how to actually pronounce it. Ash and Vigar. And the other team is Zed mid lane, Temo top lane, Jinx, and I forgot this archer's name. Jinx is bot lane, and Astrox is jungle. Yeah, and on my team we have Heim top, Yasuo mid, Jinx and not Jinx, Ash and Vigar bot, and me in jungle. In this time, you're gonna notice on several occasions that I do take my advice. I do go for Dragon a lot, and for now, Yasuo is calling for help because Zed is super annoying, and Zed becomes a powerhouse on their team. He's the one who actually really carries the team. He's the one who applies pressure. And here, I'm just gonna camp here, wait for Yasuo to draw him to my side, and go get him. And I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna go get him. We're gonna chase him. I'm waiting so I can get the javelin throw. Oh, I didn't get to get it. Okay, Yasuo got him. All right. I got the assist. I thought I killed him. Well, in one instance, I will get Zed. So for right now, I believe I'm gonna go after the chickens. Yes, I'm gonna go after the chickens. And I'll go get them. So basically, as you can see, I'm building towards the blue enchanted Hunter's Machete. Then I'm gonna go get a Brigando Omen, then a Black Cleaver, and then try to build a Last Whisper. But at that point, I really didn't need it. Yes, then I'm gonna go after these guys up top again and actually go correctly take out the order they need to be taken out in. We're 7 minutes into the game and we're already leading 5-2 in kills. On their team, like I said, our team was actually, with the exception of our mid, Yasuo just becomes a little bit of a pain towards the middle because he starts feeding. But everyone else, top and bot lane, just are so secure that it doesn't really matter. Ash just shuts down Jinx, or Jinx shuts. Fuck it, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, Jinx ended Ash's kill streak. But as you can see there, Astrox just popped his head out on mid lane on the minimap. If you saw, if you guys didn't catch that, and they're sort of duking it out mid lane. And that becomes sort of an argument towards the entire chat that Heimdall is actually a better mid laner than Yasuo, and they should have switched, and that becomes a big argument later towards it. Now I'm gonna die for the kill. Killed him. And since Pantheon has that block ability, Zed actually sees this and starts moving. Fluffy Puffy actually warns me, and I'm saying, okay guys, I need to get out of here. I was hoping that he was gonna come this way, but luckily I was able to get home before he can, before we are able to find out if he was actually onto me. But here, I'm gonna buy the Brutalizer and start building Randuin's Omen.
Onward.
There we go, Randuin's Omen. Sorry guys, like that was the item I was trying to think of. Guys, it's really early in the morning for me, and I'm doing post commentary while I'm watching this video. Yeah, but see, Vigar becomes an essential part of this team. Yeah, so keep saying help mid, help mid. He's pushing too much against clearly a more experienced player. But yeah, see, he's pushed back. Zed is just applying so much pressure onto him. I'm just going to like Vigar comp. And I was supposed to go onto the bush, but for I wasn't really. I was paying attention to the battle and not really where I was going. So I didn't notice that I was coming this way. But I'm waiting for that so I can go get the chicken, so I can get some farm. But yes, guys, more advertisement on my end. Like I said, World of Warcraft, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, League of Legends, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, but here, I believe I'm going to try to make for a play. And I'm going to camp here for a bit. I'm just going to camp here, and I just wanted to see real quick what everyone had and where they stood. Me. And while I was doing that, I did not notice. I called that on me. I should have jumped in and helped. And this becomes the argument between Marky Poo 18 and Fluffy Puffy. Ash just starts getting on Yasuo's butt about feeding him. Because like I said, look at the difference in level. He's 9 and I'm 5. And then here comes Yasuo with his smart mouth and says, did you know it's not easy to play against Zed? Yeah, but like he was being a little bit too overzealous, in my opinion. Then again, I'm a little bit of that in the middle game, but he should have been a little bit more cautious since it's only the first 10 minutes. And I really wanted to stop Zed from teleporting, but this Zed can easily have owned me being 3 levels higher than me. See, he flashes, and I flash away just in the nick of time. Just because, like I said, this Zed could have easily been. And here's the point that Heimrinder, I'm just calling him Heim, just because I can never pronounce the name. Heim is a better mid laner than Yasuo. Enchantment Warrior, there we go. The Enchantment Warrior for the machete. I'm gonna go get it. And I'm gonna buy a pot. I'm also gonna buy another cloth armor so I can build cold steel a lot quicker. There's the asterisk, he's covering mid lane. And I'm gonna try to go out. Oh no, I'm gonna go for blue buff. And another one, guys, I'm not good job, bot lane. There we go. And I clearly stated obvious before that it was stated right at the beginning when we first got into Summoner's Rift that Heimdall was a better mid laner than Yasuo, and they should have switched. This one, and I pointed out, and I said, check. And here, I'm gonna go for blue buff again, and try to, I think in maybe a couple minutes I will go for dragon. I try to go for dragon when I get level 7, when I have a little bit more sustainability on the field. And here I go. Yeah. Guys, I'm actually thinking about the next couple champions while I'm taking out that blue buff. I'm gonna say, other than Kayle, Wukong, and Pantheon, I'm leaning more towards the next couple champions that I will be playing will be Garen, Viger, and Leona will be the next 3 champions I will do. And hopefully that doesn't completely wreck my record. Then again, my record isn't that bad. So here, I'm gonna go for dragon. I'm gonna go ward it. Just because I wanted to be level 7 when I took out take dragon. And Temo just kills Yasuo just because Temo is one of the more annoying champions I don't like playing against. But here I go for the wolves. Just because I need that level, want to be at level 7 to feel a little bit more comfortable to take on dragon. Because right now, we're still technically in the early game, going into the mid game, that I want that additional 6% buff on attacks and on ability damage, ability power. It's gonna go a long way. And here I'm gonna recall so I can stack up, or because I want to go buy a cloth armor. Yes, cloth armor, so I can start. So when I come back after I kill dragon, I can get a I can get cold steel. I'm actually, usually when I play Pantheon, I actually do the Mantheon draft, the epic leap into the dragon area.
Let us press on.
But I'm actually glad I didn't do it, so I didn't waste my my ult that way. Yeah, so going back up to top lane, Temo chasing him. By Zed just killing our mid laner, and I'm just gonna go for dragon. In hindsight, I was like flashing back to the last commentary where Morgana led Zed into the dragon. I was just like, yo bro, don't lead Zed down this way. But he actually did a pretty good job. He's keeping them occupied while I take out dragon so we can get that buff. So yeah, I am actually cutting it pretty close, 5 seconds until I get that second smite. As you can see, he's taking down more damage than me, but getting the smite right on time really helped. There you go. It really put me on edge, and I got the dragon boost, and I want to get out of there as quickly as possible. And as a jungler, I'm really being conservative just because I didn't want to contribute to more deaths to my team, so I tried to play as smartly as possible. So as you can see, it's 14 minutes in, and I only have 1 kill and 1 assist, but I haven't died yet, so that was a good thing. I technically should have died by Zed, but I was lucky that I had Flash. But I don't get a lot of kills. I just try to get kills when I need to and just start farming. And I want to get the Mantheon drop. And see, I was actually glad at that point that I didn't get to the ult onto the dragon. So I was able to ult Zed and get the kill. And here I'm going to abandon mid lane so I can just go for red buff so I can easily level up. And I get a buff at the same time. So Heimdall is there. And we're just gonna go for it. I think he's gonna. No, he does not help me. He's gonna cover mid lane. And as you can see, our top and bottom lanes are doing pretty well. With the exception, our mid lane is barely holding on just because people have come in to help. But Jinx just took out Viger. Ashe took out Jinx. And like I said, our bot lane Ashe and Viger become very essential to the game. And I forgot after this comment, I believe Yasuo dies. He gets ganked somehow. Zed shuts down Ashe. Yeah, Ashe is now on the bottom lane, as you can see in the minimap, and Heim is just applying pressure on the top lane. And me, I'm just going to go about and try to get stuff to do. I know Zed is back in the mid lane, so I'm trying to set up for a gank there. But I'm waiting for him to be a little bit closer so I can do Pantheon's like combo. But I decided to ward that so I'm not flanked, and I go. I snap. I did this a little too early in my point of view. And I get it. It was debatable that either one of us were gonna take out Zed at that moment. It just happened to be me because we were both chasing after him. But yeah, I was able to get Zed. I'm gonna port back, and I believe at this point I have enough to get the Giant's belt. So I will get that, so I can get Mantheon's Omen, so I have a little bit more sustainability in the jungle and in combat. And I start building towards the Black Cleaver, which I get a long sword. So I'm gonna head out. In hindsight, I should have got more health pots for this one, but I see Asterix is now on the mid lane. And all I wanted to do at this point was just to try to get as many kills to help my team further the gap between us and the other team, just because Zed is really carrying their team at this point, just because so many, like, Yasuo fed him, and then Hydra tried his best not to do so.
Let us press on.
And here, it's just me trying to farm while they're playing, while, I have Yasuo is just coming back, and Heimdall is back up top. He just got ganked by Temo and Zed. And I'm just there. A lot of times you'll see me just go a little bit of AFK just because I was texting someone at the moment. I apologize for the unprofessionality. But yeah, I had a text, and certain moments you're gonna see me sort of spaced away. And notice, like in the last video, like I said before, my video recording system for some reason does not want to pick up the it can't go a certain length of recording. Like I tried recording a full game on Saturday of League so I can post on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but it wouldn't let me do it. So I have to cut the video at a certain point and then resume it at another time. And for this time it was a little bit slow, so there's going to be some really obvious editing cuts that are going to be there. I apologize for that in advance. I'm still trying to work out the software, trying to still figure it out. But yeah, you gotta learn how to crawl before you can walk, right, guys? But we just killed LeBlanc, and my major goal in this entire game was just to try to get Ace. And I believe Ace is if you kill all 5. If I'm wrong, like, say that. But I'm almost at level 10. And once again, Yasuo just got killed by Zed. And this is where the whole argument comes in between Ashe and Yasuo, which I always find hilarious. And here comes Zed. This is another moment where I should have legitimately died. I should have died at this moment, right here. Stunned him. Got that off. Stunned, slowed, and literally, I got him. Dude, because Ashe slowed him down. I don't know what happened. I got super lucky there. That should have been a kill, but if Ashe didn't come and do something, I don't know what it did. It was either a lag or I know Ashe's arrows have a chance to slow a person down. And here I get Mantheon's Omen. But yeah. And I can't buy Black Cleaver yet. Black Cleaver. Yeah. But yeah, I should have died there, but that was actually, I was really on edge at that moment. But here, Ashe and Heimdall are on top lane. And like I said, right from the get-go, since we owned 2 out of the 3 lanes, we're now able to push to their their last couple external turrets. And I'm just gonna go up there and farm. Like, as you can see, I'm only 4-1. Like I said, I don't start racking up kills. I'm just trying to play conservatively, so I just don't feed the enemy as much as I used to. Seeing that Yasuo is kiting almost their entire team, I just decided to go for red buff at this point. And Yasuo just keeps saying help, 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 help. And I notice Dragon is up, and they're gonna go for Dragon. Are they gonna go for Dragon? No, they're gonna get Zed. Zed's there, they're more focused on that. But I'm eventually gonna go. I go for Dragon at least 3 times in this episode. And Heimdall gets their last external turret on their top lane. So, next, since I have red buff now, I believe I'm gonna go for Dragon again.
I know my
Double kill. Enemy double kill.
And I said I'm gonna go for Dragon. And I'm gonna go. Like I said, usually when I play Pantheon, I ult into Dragon, but at this time I said I'm gonna save my ults for a more preferable time. Here I'm just waiting, and I'm gonna ward the bush just because I saw Asterix and Jinx here. So in case they do, I can flash right out of there. And I'm just gonna wait. I believe I smited the Dragon before at a certain point. Jinx takes out our first external turret, and I'm just going in hand. The Random movement is really helping me at this point, just because of the armor and the extra health. So I'm not as worried as the first time. But what worries me now is like I'm out of mana or ability power, and I get the Dragon, so our towers get the buff.
Double kill.
And Heimdall getting the double kill. I'm noticing he's really pushing top lane. And I'm gonna get the Kindle Gem, so I can get Black Cleaver. Like I said, I don't know all the items by heart. I just remember when they actually redid the sprite, I believe, for Black Cleaver. But at this point, I believe I'm just gonna go for red and just go from there. No, this hold up, guys. All right, I'm back. Okay, I just had to check something on my phone real quick. Something came up. But yeah, Asterix and LeBlanc will go on mid lane for temporarily. Since the game did not last as long, as you can see from the video length on YouTube, it wasn't necessary for us to go for Baron. So yeah, so it's just spamming the hell out of asking for assistance. I'm trying to do this very carefully, and I believe this is where I get my first death, because once again I get greedy. Zed comes in at the right moment, and then they come in, and they don't see me. I flash away, and I know Ashley is still there. I get the assist. Viger gets all those kills. Viger gets Asterix, and I get the assist. But yeah, I wasted my move there. In hindsight, I thought I died there. Like I said, I'm playing very cautiously in this entire episode, unlike in the other last episode. I was playing a little bit more aggressively than I usually like to. Like I said, see, Zed is on a killing spree. That's why he is the most. And this is really the annoying part. Yasuo says stop feeding Zed, but he fed Zed on the early part. And to be honest, you already fed him.
I know my
It said so. That's the best part. I was like, so. But yeah, eventually Zed comes, and I book it right out of there because there's no way. He's 3 levels higher than me, and yeah, I believe he has better gear than me. Like he's gonna take me, and this guy just charges straight in instead of trying to feel him out. Tema was not as big of a problem as he was in the last match, but there's LeBlanc. I think LeBlanc was the only champion I did not kill. No, I killed LeBlanc. Then who is oh, I think it's Tema. He was the only. I wanted Ace, like really bad. If I'm not mistaken, isn't Ace where you kill all 5? I said this question earlier on. But yeah. Me, Haim, Yasuo, and myself, we are in mid lane. We're trying to feel Zed out just because we know, and we double ward, which was so dumb on our part. I should have known that he was gonna. I didn't know. I did not know if he was gonna ward or I thought he was just gonna go down to bot lane. But I'm just gonna go for a red buff. Like I said, for me, it's just for me for farming at the moment. and me trying, and some counter jungling from Asterix, or this was me. Because I don't remember going for red buff, so I believe Asterix did this and was taking some counter jungling. Or farming on my side. And I wanted to go for the chickens, but they were all there, and I didn't feel comfortable going for chickens and them just being there. Here's another dumb play that cost me. This is what cost me. Jinx flash, and I had nowhere to go. Flash was disabled, and I'm trying to book it, and I die. That was just ill-timed, and I was just not ready for it. I buy it, and I get right off the bat get the phage, and I was pretty happy with that. Which just means my next big purchase will be the Black Cleaver. Alright. And this is where I thought that Yasuo was just gonna go like straight into the enemy base and just start feeding them, but luckily he didn't. At this point I'm just winning down. This was my first death. One of only 2 deaths in this entire game, which I was sort of proud for, but then again I didn't get as much kills as I wanted to. I was a little bit more conservative, like I said, out of 30, and if you see our 32 to 25 kills, we're doing pretty well. Mostly because of Ashe and Veigar and Heimdall, they're the ones who are really pushing. Heimdall is like pressing the enemy base. And we're really pushing it. I'm all the way in the back. At this point, I'm just waiting for Dragon to come back up, just because I want that extra buff, which I believe is a movement buff. Which at this part of the game is also helpful because a lot of teams will just feel each other out, do some little damage, and return to base. In this one, we quickly are able to outspeed them, so we can easily get them much quicker. Instead, Jinx and the entire team just start coming out. Me, Veigar, and Yasuo are just trying to feel them out, and as you know, 3 on 4 is not really good, especially when one of their 4 is highly geared up and fed, and 5 levels higher than myself, because I'm only at 11. Going to 12. See, I'm 12, and Zed is 16. He's 4 levels higher than me, so there's no way I have to attack Zed appropriately. And that can be said about certain champions, like especially Garen. What I've noticed, people think they can tank with Garen a lot, and they get a little overzealous and they get themselves killed. It's something with me with Pan, just because I think in my mindset that I can tank really well, that I don't, and I eventually get myself killed. Same thing with Kayle. I think that I can do more damage really quickly, and I don't. It's just this overconfidence that I try not to display in this match. That's why I'm only 7-2, because I'm not as aggressive. And here I'm going for Dragon because I realize Dragon is up. That's why my kills aren't that high, is because I'm not trying to go in, because I'm trying to play smart and play calmly.
An ally has been slain.
And I think Ash's advice where I ward.
An enemy has been slain.
I ward right there. And Ashe is gonna teleport there, and she's gonna cover. She's gonna stay in that bush while I take Dragon out. And she's gonna come. Never mind. But she's gonna help me there. So far we have 3, and once at 5, you know we have that ultimate ultra Dragon buff. That's amazing. Yes, movement. Ashe takes the Dragon kill from me, which I'm a little sad about. And Yasuo wants to surrender. Either he's not having a good time, or he's getting tired of being killed. And I go. And we go. And we go. And I get the kill. That was a team effort, and some could argue that was kill stealing. But hey, like I said, it's all for the W. Because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters, is the W. Asterix there. I wanted to go for him, but I was like, nah. I ported back. It's too late anyway, so I couldn't do anything. I'm gonna get the Black Cleaver now.
Double kill.
Who got the double kill? Ashe got the double kill.
With pleasure.
So okay, at this point we're just gonna push on their base. And because literally I think we have maybe around less than 10 minutes left. This game was fairly quick compared to a large amount of the other games I play, which usually lasts till 50 minutes. At this point, everyone is telling me push mid. Yasuo's clearly the most active person in our chat, saying to push mid, even though he's the less contributing one. As you saw there, our stats. I want to go for blue buff because I think I can level up this way. Because I really did not want to match up with Zed without having a couple more items on me. Just because out of our entire team, we don't really have a in-your-face sort of character. Because Yasuo has proven that he can't really handle Zed, and I'm under level to deal with it. So I'm going to Mantheon. This time I'm going to try to drop into a zone, but they would usually retreat back to base to prevent me to. Oh, and Zed almost gets it. I'm going to go. Sort of a wasted drop, but I'm able to, along with Wayward, get the tower. And then we quickly make work with their inhibitor. This is where another blip in the recording is going to come in, because I realized we are at 30, and I cut there. And there you go. So those two awkward cuts, they're right there. So right now, we're just going to press on the enemy base. And I'm going to try to go for Jinx right now. Try to go for Jinx. And Wayward gets the kill. And we're just gonna feel out their base from now on, because this is coming towards the end of the game. And yeah, we're just gonna feel them out. I'm gonna try to go for the I get LeBlanc again. 7 and 1.
Shut down.
And for now, I'm just gonna stay on the base right now, just in case someone wants to teleport. And all I'm gonna do is just stay here and wait. I'm gonna go help Heimdall take down this, I believe, this inhibitor right here. To prevent myself from getting damaged, I'm just gonna shelter myself right here. And eventually, I'm gonna get a pickaxe when I get back to the base. I was planning to get the last whisper. Yes, we just destroyed an inhibitor. We destroyed two of the 3 inhibitors so far. And right here, I'm gonna go for Temo. I tried going for it and it backfires. I try to... Oh, wait, no. It's not it. I'm going to try to go for it again. It doesn't work. I try to get away. Zed flashes once again and takes me out. That's another instance where I'm super overconfident and it bites me in the butt. So I get my pickaxe because I'm trying to build Last Whisper, but at this point I sort of knew that we have already won the game. I'm just waiting to be revived at this moment. And my team is just going ham on them, but Zed is actually holding his own on their Jinx, and Temo are doing work as well. And Dagger forced to this area, and the fighting begins. Dragon's not, like I said, if this game was going to go any much longer, I would have gone Dragon. And if you notice, none of us don't really care about that huge, massive group of reds that are in bot lane. I'm just going to try to get there as soon as possible. I think the only 2 that I did not kill are Temo and Jinx. From what I can remember, because I know I've taken LeBlanc out, and I know I've taken Zed out a couple. I took Zed out twice, LeBlanc did too, and I keep getting I forgot the much, but all I know is I did not get the ace, which was sort of the goal of my thing. I'm just going to use this as a means to teleport myself, and I'm here. I'm trying to. Ashe gets the double kill, gets the triple kill. And this is basically the win, guys. And so thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more League of Legends material. But until then, this is our first victory, guys, on our road to gold. Thank you for watching, guys. Have an awesome day.